What if you found out you had high TPO antibodies or thyroid globulin antibodies, but your labs look normal? First, I always have to clarify there is normal and then there's optimal. Medical ranges are really, really broad, and having a free T3 level in the twos can leave you really symptomatic, even though it's within medical ranges. A free T4 under a 1, again, can make you feel hypothyroid, even though it's within medical ranges. In TSH, there have been studies like, for example, a TSH over a 2.5 can increase chances of miscarriages and fertility issues, even though medical ranges can go up to a 4.5 to a 5. So there is a difference between normal, and which is within the medical system, and optimal within the functional side. So that's really important to know, number one. But number two, what if it is optimal? What if you have your free T3 in the 3s, and it is where it needs to be, but you have high thyroid antibody? This means you've caught something very early on that needs to be addressed before it becomes a problem. So there's different phases and different places in regards to thyroid autoimmunity where you can be, where there's thyroid antibodies, but there's not an active thyroid attack. There's an active thyroid attack where you're having all this thyroid storm, or you can be cycling between that. But if your thyroid function is still optimal and you have those thyroid antibodies, you've got to figure out the underlying trigger before they start to destroy thyroid function. Now, thyroid antibodies can exist in the body 9, 10 plus years before it does enough damage that you start to notice it. So if you have that, that's a problem. And then within the medical system, I feel like it's not given enough of a big deal. Like, having thyroid antibodies is an active autoimmune issue. It's going to affect your whole body. And so what you want to do is you want to bring those antibodies down. They are still a problem and will be a problem as long as they remain high and they're not addressed. And of course, when we're looking at autoimmune issues, it can be a layered thing, but some of the first places I would look at is the gut microbiome, leaky gut, gut permeability. I would look at any underlying infections like Epstein-Barr reactivation. Have you been exposed to mold? Look at some pretty big triggers to your immune system that can create this response to your thyroid. I would say the gut is always a really good place to start, and a lot of people tend to have to go deeper, but you want to make sure you're getting those antibodies taken care of.